Hi, I'm Mark, and this is Todd, and welcome to
50 Random Facts About BarelyPolitical. Is that one?
No, this is just fanfare. I've seen the movie Jaws over 100 times because it is the greatest film ever made, and you could shove Casablanca up your butt. Actually, Steel Magnolias is the best film ever made. Jaws is racist.
I love to juggle.
I love to juggle too. Ba ba ba, one hand. Ba 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 ba.
I love all forms of man-eating monsters like Jaws, the Sarlacc, the Rancor, piranhas, giant squid, the Kraken. Steve.
Whoa, here Steve comes. Watch out, Tom. He'll chew you up. Whoa, here Steve comes. Steve the Man-Eater. I love hauling notes.
My first job was at the Long Island Game Farm, and since then I've been able to do a pretty good goat impression.
Because you're his, I can't resist. Get the
We are currently talking to HR about ways to legally fire Steve.
I have a recording of myself at age 2 singing Christmas songs.
Jingle that way. Oh, much fun. I mean, this is what me and Dad sing. Jingle bells, jingle.
Oh my god, have you guys heard Doug's 2-year-old singing Christmas record thing? I'm obsessed with it. It's obviously adorable, but it's more than that. It's kind of like an early glimpse at a budding genius.
Oh, jingle bells.
Actually, my friend DJ PJ, he's a DJ who is in his pajamas. He is doing a dubstep remix of it, and I'm gonna give it to Doug for his birthday, and we are going to hopefully dance to it.
Glenn has a meeting tomorrow with HR to discuss his constant sexual harassment of Doug.
I throw up easily.
So I almost died when I was 5 years old. I had an infection in my throat and had to get an emergency tracheotomy, which is when they cut a hole in your throat so that you can breathe. Here's the scar. It's like from when they actually poked a hole in my throat. They had to poke a hole and put a tube in my throat.
I can recite all of Bridget Jones's diary. It's just a diary. Everyone knows diaries are just full of crap.
I know that. I was just buying you a new one. Time to make a new start, perhaps.
Wait a minute. Nice sharks don't kiss like that.
Yes, they f***ing do.
I did stand-in work for Bruce Willis in the church scene of The Expendables. What a day. I made $200.
Todd is a liar. I actually did the stand-in for Bruce on that film and had sex with Demi Moore multiple times today.
My high school sports teams were called the Hurricanes. I did theater.
I love anything Broadway, except for Cats. I saw it when I was little and it freaked me out.
Well, you know what? I hate the Broadway show, The Lindsays.
That's not a show.
In Europe it is. It is a magical fantasy of all the Lindsays came out at night and they could sing and dance and think. Very unrealistic.
Cats is the greatest musical ever made. I hate musical theater.
He just doesn't like it, I guess.
But how do you not like Sweeney Todd? Annie, Pippin, Chicago,
I mean, I just...
Les Mis, Phantom, Matilda.
Some
Wicked.
people don't, they're all terrible. I don't
Kinky
like
Boots.
We don't like them. It doesn't
Showboat.
You can name all of
Newsies.
them. It doesn't
42nd
matter.
Street.
It doesn't matter.
Book of Mormon.
That one was okay.
Ha!
I like to make a lot of weird sci-fi puppets.
There are currently no job openings for new puppets, be they sci-fi or fur-based.
But what about me?
No, look.
Hello.
Sorry, mate. You're just too difficult to work with. You're tiny. I can see Todd's wrist, for God's sakes. It's...
Oh no, then we shall fashion a sleeve to cover said
No.
wrist.
The puppets make me do their work while everyone else is left for the night.
Where's your computer, bitch? Why aren't you editing?
Frank,
I didn't realize that I could make people laugh professionally until I was 25 years old. Until then, I thought I was just destined to be the funny guy around the office.
Mark is the least funny person in the office. I mean, Pino is the funniest person in the office. Pino, he'll leave you in stitches whether you a puppet or not. Hey, Matt.
Yeah.
I gotta tell you a secret.
Oh, God!
I'm really hairy, but I can't grow like a decent beard. Whereas I've got a beard covering my entire body. Not everyone can pull it off. Drink it in, ladies.
Not many people know this, but I am the voice of Dale.
That's horse feathers. I am actually the voice of Todd. Oh, that's hooey, Dale. Everybody knows it's the other way around.
See, I told you guys. I told you.
Todd has a meeting next week with HR about being a freaking lunatic.
I've been making movies since I was about 12 years old, but my most exciting shoot was in a police helicopter, and they didn't even have a seatbelt for me. They had to like tie my own belt to the seat, and I was filming right outside the open door, high above Manhattan. It was terrifying.
I love going to the movies by myself. I love, love, love it.
Hey, Lindsay, you want to go see Elysium tonight?
You, Gary. I'm going alone.
What?
Jeez.
Caddyshack is not just the best comedy ever made, but the best film of all time. Way better than Jaws.
I cry at movies, and I cry when people say things about movies that I love, like Jaws.
I love working at BarelyPolitical.
I love my job.
I love working at BarelyPolitical.
I love working with Doug.
I love working at BarelyPolitical.
I'm not a fan of the channel.
I love working at BarelyPolitical.
You fired.
I loved working at BarelyPolitical.
Yep. Sad story. Go on. Move on.
Okay.
See you later.
Okay.
Yep. Jingle bells, jingle bells.
Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle bells. Oh my, jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle bells. Oh my, I'm a dog. Jingle bells, jingle